Hello, and welcome back to SoulHubFeels. And today, I want to know if this deal is a fair deal. This is a deal me and my roommate, best friend, are discussing. And I want to know if it is a smart deal to make, a good deal to make, and if you would make that deal with your best friend. Okay, so essentially, I mow. I've been doing this for years. There's a lawn that I mow, and he's an older guy. He's like, I want to say he's like in his 70s, probably like 72 or something like that. Maybe I really don't know how old he is, to be completely honest. I'm positive it's 70s, but he I basically I go over there and I do yard work or housework, whatever, whatever kind of work he needs done to make money. Just, and also, it helps him out because he's older. He can't do everything, understandably. So, and I was completely fine with that. And, we had grown to have like a good relationship, a very trusting relationship. And he, we had talked a bit and he loaned me some money for, a camper. And that's great. I'm thankful for that because it saves me a bunch of money on interest. He's, is only charging me 5% interest, whereas, you go buy it, it was like a stupid amount. I was almost going to be paying double what I got the camper for. So instead of 15,000, I think it was actually going to wind up being more than double. It's like going to come out to like 32,000. The interest was outrageously stupid. So, anyways, that's kind of besides the point. I owe him that money now, and that's fine. I've been paying it off. $200 is what we agreed every month. But he got into some trouble. And it's not that he needs the money back. It's that I want nothing to do with him for the trouble that he got into. It's sick. It's gross. I do not want that person in my life. I don't want to be seen with him. I am a custodian at a school, so I got to draw that tie. So many reasons why. I mean, it's don't even need to go there. And I live with my roommate right now. The one that I'm talking about. And the one I'm making this deal with. So essentially he has a credit card that he needs to pay off. And it's $800. And essentially what he said is if I can pay him early, like I pay him basically this month, because I get paid monthly. I will pay him this month, or I guess next month. We've already got paid this month, so next month I will pay off his credit card so that he can close it down, because that's what he wants to do. Is he wants to get it paid off, close it down, because things keep happening with this credit card where it keeps getting charged and he can't do anything about it. And he's tried going to the bank about it, and there's just a bunch of bull crap happening with it, and it's a card that he needs shut down, and he can't get enough help from the bank. But with that being said, we want to, I suppose we want to get that paid off. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go in my next paycheck and I will just pay it off for you. Cause I do make enough to just do that. So I'll go in and I'll just pay his off. And essentially I'll still have enough to pay all my bills. The $200 for the camper that I owe to the old man. And that's just what we call him, by the way. We just call him Old Man. That's just what we've always called him. We never call him by his name or anything, so that's just who he is. He's Old Man. And that's what we've always called him, and he's never had a problem with it, so whatever. So in turn, he would let me live at the house rent-free, kind of, for a few months. Because then I'm saving, and in those months, I would be, every single paycheck that I get, I'm just going to pay in full to Old Man. And then I would save, I would pretty much save like $2,000 probably, or somewhere around there, somewhere between $1,500 and $2,000 on interest by the time I actually had him paid off in the 5 months that it would take. So I would then turn around and pay back so it's 5 months. I would have to pay him $2,000 in rent at the end of that. So essentially I pay off his $800 credit card, and he doesn't have to pay on that credit card anymore. And then so I save him money in that sense. He'll no longer have to pay on that credit card, and he'll no longer keep getting charges on it that are causing even more problems for him. So I save him money, then he turns around and saves me money by letting me live rent-free for a few months. Even though it's not totally rent-free, because I'm going to pay him back later. He won't have the interest stacked on, whereas Old Man does. And then we will, go from there. I'll pay him off when that's all said and done. And then in the meantime, I'll be door dashing to kind of pay for my things that I have to pay, like my medicine is only $20. You know what I mean? My phone is like $120. So I can make that extra money. And then food, I can make that extra money. I get fed every day at work. So I get fed. I'm good. Sometimes I get fed twice a day at work. So it's completely fine. I would be able to make enough just off of DoorDash to be fine. So it's just a deal that I'm curious of what people have to say about it. Would you take that deal, or would you not? I love the deal because it seems like I'm helping him, but I'm also getting help in return back. And it works out on both sides. I don't see a whole lot of caution issues. Just because DoorDash is such an availability in the town that I live in, there is like no issue making money on DoorDash in this town. He has an account and I have an account. He doesn't want to use his this year, which is fine. But if, like, say, even if my car broke down for some reason, I know I can borrow his. We've talked about him just driving while I DoorDash, as long as I keep gas in the car. And, like, you know what I mean? His car gets like 30 miles to the gallon, so it's not it's a lot better on gas than mine. That gets like a whopping 15 or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, are there any concerns that you guys have with that, or would you make the deal? Does it seem like a fair trade? I mean, let me know. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Or I guess listening. But thank you. Thank you either way for being here. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Soul Hub Feels.